Right, now let's break it down. You're going to take your right leg and you're just going to step forward and then step your body back. Again, step forward and back. Do that 2 more times. Your weight just shifts forward and back. Last time, forward and back. Now start to really rock your body forward and then back. Again, so your weight shifts into the front leg and then it comes back to go. 2 more times. And last time. All right, now let's try that on the left side. Do the same thing. You just step your left foot front and then together. Again, right through the ball of the foot and then step side by side. Front and together. Last time. Now let's try it with a rock. Really shift your body weight forward and then push yourself back to go. Push through the ball of the foot and then come back. 2 more times. Forward and back. Last time, forward and back. Now we get to add the body roll to the step. Start with your right leg. So your chest comes forward, and as you push through that front leg, it comes back and you step together. Again, so right through the ball of the foot, the chest comes forward and back. Again, forward, comes through the belly, and it ends in the hips. Last one. And hold it right there. Let's try that on the other side. All right? You're going to step into that left foot. Just roll your body forward and then step back. Again, forward. Notice that your shoulder blades stay behind your chest. Up comes the chest, roll into the stomach and sit into the hips. 1 more time. And hold it right there. Now let's add the arms. On the right leg, you're going to step into that right leg. Your chest rolls forward. Put your weight into that front leg. Arm sweeps around. You step together and your arm comes down to the side. Again, come forward and around 2 more times. So really wrap around soft and then come back together. Last one. Now let's try that at tempo. Come around and together. And around and together. Again, around and together. 1 more. And let's switch to the left side. Let's start with that left hand. Slowly push right through the leg. The hand comes around as the chest comes up, and you step together and it comes down the side. Again, around, soft, and then it comes to the side. 2 more times. Just whip it around, and as your chest comes up, you step together. 1 more time. Now let's do it tempo. Come around and step together. Around and together. 2 more times. Around the body. Last one. And that's the body roll. Our second move is the twist. It looks like this. And that's the twist. Now let's break it down. Let your arms relax at your sides, and you're just going to pick up your toes and move your knees and your toes to the right, sinking down. Then come back to place. Again, sink and come down, and then come back to your starting point. Knees and toes in same direction, and sink and come back. Let's try it to the left side. So pick up those toes, and then turn to the left. Come back to go. Knees and toes, same direction. Try and keep your chest straight to the front and your belly lifted. Now let's try those with arms. So extend your arms out as long as you can, and you keep that same twist going on in the body. Nice and slow. Pick up the toes and sink, and then come together. Your shoulders kind of move slightly with your knees and your toes, and then they come together. 2 more. Come back to go. And hold it there. Now let's try it to the left side. Pick up the toes and sink into them as you twist. Come back. A little twist. Soft elbows. 1 more. And hold it right there. Now let's try it with direction. Keep your arms extended, and you're going to move to the right side, nice and slow. So pick up your toes, move, and then your heels follow. Again, toes, and then your heels follow. Twist, and then come back to the front, twist, come back to the front. Try it to the left side. Keep your arms extended out. to the left, and then come together. And to the left, come together. Sink and come together, sink. Now let's try that one more time slow, nice and easy. Sink, come together, sink. Again, toes and knees to the left. Sink, and then stand up, using your legs and your bellies to twist. Sink and come up. All right, now let's try that at tempo. Ready? Let's go. Sink and up, sink and up. Pick up the toes and extend, other side. Left and left and left and left. One more. Let your shoulders start to follow your knees and your toes, and keep your chest straight. And reach and reach and reach and reach. And that's the twist. The next move is the kick, and it looks like this. And that's the kick. So let's break it down. You're just gonna let your arms relax at your side. You're gonna take your left foot and you're gonna point it out and then bring it back. And the right foot, point it out. See how long the extension gets? And then you come back together. Left foot and together, and then you slightly rotate your shoulders side to side. Now try it with arms. Bring those fingertips together, palms down, starting at your belly button. And as you kick, your hand comes to the side and you lift your leg up. Now bring it back. Other side kicks, and you take your hands right to the other hip bone, working the belly muscles. And again, two more. To the side and together, and to the side and together. Now we add the bounce. The bounce comes from the belly contracting and reaching towards the knee. So you really work those belly muscles. So turn, and as you lift up with your knee, your belly comes forward and you bounce. And together. And here, together. Reach and really work that belly. And work. Give me four more. To the side, again, and to the side. Notice that my knee slightly goes out to the side with the toe. And last one. Now let's try that at tempo. Side, side. Really rotate and work those side muscles. Really point the toe and hold it there. And that's the kick. The next move we have is the shimmy. The shimmy is a sexy move, and it's all about letting go. It looks like this. Come down. All right, now let's break it down. Give us some arch just side to side. Nice and easy, you just push through the feet. Now move that march into a little run. Make that run smaller. Now keep the balls of your feet on the floor and just pick up your heels and turn it into a paddle. So see how my heels are off the floor and my balls of the feet are in the floor and my knees paddle front and back. And then you just start to let it go faster and faster. Now relax your legs, relax the backside, and let go. And your hands come right up the front, and then they come down. Come right up the front of the body and down. Two more times. Up the front of the body and come down. Last one, and down. And that's the shimmy. The next move is the hip hit. It's about energizing and putting life into that hip. And you know what happens when you lift the hips? The abs contract, so you get a double belly work as well. It looks like this. And that's the hip hit. So let's break it down. Relax your arms. Step into your right foot. Bring up your left leg into the ball of the foot. And as you come down, you come up and you hit your hip. Then you step into that left foot. Right leg comes forward into the ball of the foot. Notice that my knees are bent, and then I hit that hip up again. Step into the right foot, sink, and then you hip up with that hit. One more time, step, put that foot forward, sink, and then hit. All right, take those arms out and let's try it slow. Notice that my palms are up and my elbows are bent. Step into that right foot, left foot forward, sink, and hit. Again, step, forward, sink, and hit. Two more times, step, left foot forward, sink, and hip comes up. Last time, step, sink, hips come up. Now let's try it at tempo. Step and hit, step and hit, step and hit. Really bring those hips alive. Again, and 2, and 1. And that's your hip hit. The next move's the sweep. The sweep moves from the back side, working the core around the back. It looks like this. And that's the sweep. Now let's break it down. We're going to start with our feet first. So you're just going to step right, together, then left, together. And then you go 1, 2, 3, together. Try the same thing to the left. Left, together, and right, together. 1, 2, 3, together. Now try it with arms. Make a nice soft fist, soften your elbows, and as you step, you lean away from your hands. So you step, bring those arms into the body, and roll from the back side again. Step together, and now you have blades, and they come 1, 2, 3 together again. So step, soft fist, soft elbows, step together, and a 1, 2, 3 together. Now let's try it at tempo. Step together and go 1, 2, 3. Soft fists, soft elbows, and pull in with your palms up. One more time. And pull it in. Again, lean your body back. And that's your sweep. The next move is the sunburst. The sunburst is all about activating the strength in the calf muscles and the leg muscles and extension all the way out, bringing it up through the heart and out through the hands. It looks like this. Now let's break it down slow. So you're going to come up into those toes, put your weight into your right side, and rock your left foot back. Again, up into the toes, and then rock your right foot back. Up into the toes, feel your weight shift from the back to the front. Extend all the way through the torso, and rock from the back to the front. Now let's add the arms. The arms come up, like you're holding plates in each hand, and then you're going to rock that hand back, across the body, and together. Again, up, the hands come up, and then rock across the body. Extend, full extension up, and then rock across the body. Again, up, and then rock. Now let's add a jump. So you jump, and then you try that rock all the way back. And jump, and rock it back. Jump, rock back and front, jump, rock back and front. Now let's try it tempo. Lift and rock, and lift and rock. Extend and rock. Really reach through the legs. 4 more. 4, 3, you can look over that shoulder if you like. 2, last one, and rock it back. And that's the sunburst. The next move is the pony. And what you're going to do is you're going to take that heart rate up and burn some serious calories as you pony from side to side. It looks like this. Now let's break it down. Relax your arms, and you're just going to shift your weight side to side. So it goes 1, 2, 3. Right onto that right leg. Now step onto your left leg. 2, 3. Again, into the right. Notice that my body leans into my hip, so you're activating those abdominals as well. And then step left, right, left. Now here comes the arms. The arms come sharp and overhead like you've got a plate of glass and you're pushing against it. Go to the other side. 1, 2, 3. Now extend that right arm out. 1, 2, 3. Really get extension through that arm. Slight bend, palm up. And the other side. 1, 2, 3. Now let's try it tempo. 1, 2, 3, and reach. Again. Remember that plate of glass? Do it one more time. Reach and extend. Last time. Come up, and reach, and reach. and that's your pony. The next move we have is a hip circle with a pivot. The hip circle is all about getting full revolution all the way around with those hips. It looks like this. Now let's break it down. Relax your arms at your side, and you're going to bend that right leg, bend the front leg, and then sink into it. Now step into that left foot, and as you step, your hips come from the back, they come around to the front, and they do that again. So stomp, hip goes to the back and to the front. Again, stomp, they go to the back and the front. Notice that my knees stay bent because that gets more circle out of your hips. All right, now try that fast. Stomp and circle. As you stomp, your hips go back, back, and back, and back, and back, and back. One more. Now bring those arms up, your biceps at your ears, and we're gonna now pivot. You're gonna turn over that right shoulder slow, all right? So as you step, your hips lead you over that right shoulder. They take you in the direction you wanna go. Stomp and hips come around. Again, stomp and hips come around, stomp and hips come around. Now let's do it at tempo. Pivot around and stomp, and on that fourth one, you're at the front. Again, stomp, hip circle, and let's try the other side. Put that weight on your left foot. Now bend that front leg, and as you push that leg into the floor, your hips go back, and then they come around to the front. Try that again. Push, and they go back and to the front. Two more. Really keep your knees bent so you can get a big circle. And hit. One more time. Circle, and now let's try it at tempo. Stomp and circle, stomp and circle, stomp. Have the hips go to the back wall. Try 4 more. And 3. Now let's try it with a pivot. Bring those arms up, and we're gonna turn this time over our left shoulder. So hips go to the back, and then they circle you in the direction you wanna go. Stomp and circle, stomp. And on that fourth one, you're ready to go again. Let's try it tempo. Stomp and circle, stomp, circle, stomp, circle. One more time. And around, and around, and around, and hold. And that's your hip circle. And the last move we have is the snake. The snake's all about starting a chain reaction in the head and going into the shoulder, the chest, the belly, the hips, and ending it in the legs. It looks like this. Let's break it down. Relax your arms. So you're gonna step out to the right side, your head comes down to your shoulder comes down, your chest turns, your hips turn, and then you step together. Try the other side. Step, ear to shoulder, shoulder comes around, chest, and step together. Again, step into it slightly turning, and then step together. So it's ear, shoulder, chest, belly, and hips. Now try it with extension of those arms. And you notice that the shoulder slightly moves as your body moves to the side. So it goes head, shoulders, chest, and belly. Again, step into it, your head, your shoulders, follow that head. All right, and reach together, one more, and get under that wire. Now let's try it at tempo. It's 1 together. So head, together, get under, step together, under, step together, under, step together. Let's try 2 more. Let your head follow and go, and that's the snake. Now you've learned all the moves, so you're ready to dance.